Okay, I'm gonna make this real quick. This is going to be my personal tier list for um, all light machine guns in Battlefield 6. Um, I already happen to have quite some hours into the game, and I do happen to have reached level 100 in this game. So hopefully, I know what I'm talking about a little bit more than most people. Um, okay, let's get started. L110. It does fire pretty accurately. You can get away with like reloading an awful lot less, but the problem I run into is that it does get a little bit slow. Um, with the right attachments, it can be good, but you're going to have to you're going to have to accept that you're going to be a little bit slow if you're, especially if you're an objective player like I am. Also, you're going to have a little bit of a problem, especially in closer range engagements. Um, but other than that, it's a decent gun. Let's put it in B tier. M240L. Lots of people praise this gun, but I'm going to have to say otherwise. Here's why. Um, it costs way too many it costs way too many. They use a point system as for every attachment or what have you, and you can only have up to 100 points of like attachment material. Um, the problem with the gun is that the handling and mobility are like it's not the worst, but there are plenty of better options out there, and it's not that great of a gun, especially if you're. It's not that great of a gun, especially if you're trying to like. Especially if you're trying to like. I mean, the thermal scope helps a little bit, but the it's not that accurate. The handling is not that great. It's very overhyped. It's it's decent for what it is, but there are better options available. So I'm gonna put this probably in B tier. KTS 100. Yeah, this is the gun to use because like lots of people don't know this, like, but like lots of people like it can fire at really long range, but it's a one trick. No, that is not the case at all. Even when I was using this gun at closer ranges, I had no trouble. Yeah, it's really that good. Especially if you have a thermoscope. If you're having trouble with close range engagements, you just have to get like decent laser sights. Probably, yeah, you just have to get like decent laser sights, and you just have to be able to like you probably could use a good like grip pod or something. But other than that, like hip fire, it's not that bad. If it really does get bad enough, you can always pull out a pistol. Like it's really not that big of a deal, especially in closer ranges. Like I have been playing this as an objective player. It does everything like the best it can possibly do. Like no other gun even computes. This gun is like definitely S tier. The hands down like it can really get a lot of kills at longer ranges, and it really helps you get that objective. It's like getting to the MCOM is much more manageable with the KTS 100, and occasionally occasionally in breakthrough, when I run the assault class even, I would run this gun, KTS 100, instead of an assault rifle because like because the 45 round magazine is like it's it's not a lot of bullets, but it fires so straight. It's a laser to the point that you don't even need to fire that many rounds to get like serious multi kills. And I'm not even that into getting kills, and you just get so many kills like inadvertently. Like I'm pretty sure there was one game where I got like 16 kills, and I had 0 deaths in that game. So it goes to show you, like, yeah, this is the bomb. And like not long ago, I used to suck at first-person shooter games, and like, yeah, this really helps you, like, especially if you're new to shooter games. Like the KTS 100, it's a must-have. M60, it's a C tier gun. I mean, it can do it can do most ranges decently, but it's more of a close range gun. And if you like if you like close range engagements, that's great. But you can always get SMGs for that, and I I'm not a fan of SMGs anyway. Like like the LMG class is the only class of weaponry that I've really liked in any shooter games in general. And like and the reason why I like light machine guns so much is that they're it's not just the extra rounds that you can have on your gun, but like what's great about light machine guns is that they're meant for long range engagements. Like assault rifles, yeah, they can do a decent job, but light machine guns can do better. Like most of you won't realize this, but like having a having a very fast rate of fire isn't everything. Like the KTS 100, for example, like this gun has like probably the slowest rate of fire out of any gun, but that's what makes it better because not only can you control it better, even if you don't have that many attachments, you can also like you can also you can also get serious multi kills with it. You can get a lot you can get a lot of kills within that same magazine. Just controlling that recoil. Out all like oh, you would have to burst fire, but like yeah, that's the whole point. You burst fire every gun. Anyway, yeah, KCS 100, the go to gun. RPKM, it's okay. It's a decent gun. I mean it's similar veins to KTS 100, but again, the RPKM is a little bit more of an all rounder, and but it's designed to be a little bit more of an all rounder. But the KTS 100 just does it better because even though it's meant to be a long range gun, like as long as you have the right attachments, it can just do everything. Um, M250, it's overhyped. It's overhyped. It's not that good. It's not that good. Um, and no, it's just straight up D tier. The problem with the M250 is everything about M60 but worse. I've tried briefly, and like the spread is just out of control. The recoil patterns are just out of control. Um, you'll barely get any kills. You'll reload you'll reload an awful lot. It's just not a good gun. M123K. I have yet to try this gun. It's probably the one gun that I haven't tried yet, but we'll put it in C tier for now. We'll see how it goes a little bit later, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that great of a gun, especially like the problem with belt fed LMGs is that they take a long time to reload it, especially when you only have like 50 rounds. And while the M240L that gun does reload a little bit faster. Um, the belt-fed LMGs, it's still a problem with belt-fed LMGs. They do take a long time to reload, and you're going to be in you're going to end up taking cover an awful lot, and that is very much detrimental because most people hopefully are objective playing people, and when you are mostly playing the objective, you have to get to the control point fast. You have to you have to get those captures, especially in breakthrough. You have to arm that MCOM. I mean, if you're defending, all you have to do is get kills, but getting that getting that MCOM is like super important, especially when you're attacking. Um, and 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 that's why buff-fed LMGs in general are just a detriment. GRSIR. Lots of people praise this gun. Uh, I'm going to have to say otherwise. It fires like an assault rifle, but it also has the accuracy of one. What I mean by that is that it's not a very accurate gun, and the fact that it only has 30 rounds per magazine is a serious detriment. I mean, you can spend a few more points to make it extended to like 45 rounds, but why would you? It's not that very accurate. It's not like the KTS 100 where you can get a lot of multi kills within that one single magazine. Like you are going to have to reload an awful lot, and even 40 rounds is not gonna be enough. 60 rounds is not gonna be enough. It's just it's just a horrible gun. I mean, you can move faster, yeah, sure, but like, you can move faster, but yeah, sure, but like, but like, you're gonna miss every shot. So it's like, yeah, there is absolutely no point. D tier. Okay, have a nice day.